everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a what's in my clinical bag for the clinical bag I take for my ICU rotation. A little while ago, I think a few months ago, I made a video about what I took on my floor care rotation, so I will link that video below and I will also put a card for you to be able to watch it. But 2 semesters into ICU rotations, I have yet to make a video of what I take for the ICU, so I'm doing that now. Everything that I mention, if I can find it, I will link it down below in case you're interested in anything that I have. So let's go ahead and get into it. For starters, we have the bag. This is a bag that I found off of Amazon. It's just a backpack. It's supposed to be like theft proof. So instead of having like one big zipper up here, it's got a couple like hidden ones over here. Gosh, where even are they? Oh, there's one right here and one over here, but the main compartment zipper is in the back. It's like right here. So I didn't get it because it's theft proof. I got it because it's cute. But if you want a theft proof bag just for the sole purpose that it's theft proof, here you go. I found you a bag. It's great. So starting off on the outside of the bag, I'll go ahead and just show you. I've got my badge reel that I stick on here, mainly just because I forgot it one time and I'm terrified to forget it again, so I always hook it onto my bag. I got this reel off of Etsy. I will link the shop below. Super cute, and it was custom. Ignore my nails. I need to take them off. They're really bad. But, so I don't want to show you my ID just because it's got like my school name and the hospital name on there. I've got 2. I've got one for each hospital. But I'll show you the extra little things that I have on there. So I got this little light, and it comes in handy for like if I need to see like a person's or a patient's ET tube size, like in their mouth, like where it's at. If I can't really see it or if it's a little dark, I'll just point it in their mouth and like just light it up, and it makes it easier to see. And it also comes in handy for like other little things, but that's mainly what I use it for, is just like ET tube placement. And then I've got a couple other little, I guess you could call them cheat sheets. I don't know what else to call them, but there's one for male and female ideal body weight. And then there's another one for O2 delivery devices, just like showing like the different devices and then like the liter flow and how much FiO2. I haven't needed them, but I'm afraid to take them off because I know as soon as I take them off, I'll need them. So I just leave them on there. For the side pockets, it's got 2 side pockets. They're not necessarily big enough for me to fit like my hydro flask in there, but I use them for other things. One pocket over here, I've got just some things that I like to put in my pockets. Like I've got bandage scissors and, oh gosh, I bought an oxygen key because I always break the plastic ones and the metal ones are just better anyway, in my opinion. I've got 2 Sharpies and just a handful of pens. The reason that I put them in this side pocket, oh, I also have these. I've got like just like a tiny pair of scissors that can fit in my pocket and fold up. And then this, I don't exactly know what this is called, but it came in, like we got a lab bag and it came in my Ballard kit. And what it does is like if 2 like tubes are stuck together and you can't get them apart, then you can just like wedge this over and then it like separates it. I don't know how to explain it, but it comes in handy. I have used this so much. But yeah, the reason that I keep everything that I put in my pockets in this side pocket instead of like a zipper pocket or inside my main bag is because when I get there, it's easier just to grab it and then put it all in a pocket. It's just right here within reach and I don't have to worry about searching for it. Over here in this other pocket, I have an N95, one of these duckbill masks. I have yet to actually like use this. I've tried it on for sizing, but I keep it in here just in case I need it. I don't know. There has been times where I have needed an N95 and the hospital like we can't find one. So I just keep it here. And then I also have Ricolas cough drops just in case, because it seems like every time I get sick, I always have a residual cough that just never goes away, and I get like these really bad coughing fits at the worst possible times. It always happens in a patient's room where they're awake and their family is there. Always, every time. And then I have to go in the hallway, and it's embarrassing. So if I have a cough, I always have my Ricolas with me, and I don't have to worry about it. So for the little hidden compartments in the front, there's 2 zippers. In this zipper, I just have Clorox wipes. I don't have anything else in there. And then the other one, I think I just have highlighters in there. Yes, highlighters, because sometimes you need to highlight your patient sheets. It really does come in handy. Like if you have time in the morning after a report, you can just sit down in the department and highlight. Like I use the different colors. Like I'll highlight the patient's name and their room number in one color, and then I do my Q4 meds in one color, my Q6 meds in one color, and my vent checks in one color. So it helps color coordinate things. That way you can just know like, oh, green is for Q4s, it's time for Q4s, let me, you know, see which ones I have. So it's just like a quick reference, like visual thing. And then the highlighters I have, I actually got like they're not like regular like ink highlighters, they are gel highlighters. I got these from Walmart actually. I don't know if they have them anywhere else. I haven't been able to find them anywhere else. But yeah, it's just like it's like a crayon, kind of, that's what it's like. But yeah, I use these instead of like the ink highlighters because I'm really paranoid about the highlighters like losing ink if I leave them on a table uncapped. And these I can just, you know, highlight, set it down, you know, grab another one, highlight, set it down, and I don't have to like cap it and recap it. I don't know, I've got like weird little pet peeves, and these help. So going to the back of the bag, in the main compartment, it opens nice and big, and there's all my stuff. So instead of holding it up because it's awkward, I'm just going to pull everything out of here, but I will do a close-up of what everything looks like whenever everything's in here. Okay, so this is what it looks like closed, like kind of closed. Just imagine that it's zipped. And then this is what it looks like open. I usually don't open it, like unzip it all the way, but I unzip it like for the most part, like kind of halfway. That way I can just reach in and not everything's falling apart. That is a downside to this bag, is that things like to fall down if you open it all the way. But other than that, the bag is great. So I'll just grab the first thing that I grab, and that is this. This is just a little bag of all my extra things, like my girly things that I need for just whenever. I've got Listerine. I have like Listerine little tongue tabs. They work really well. Like if you've got like bad breath and mask breath after you eat and you don't want to like smell like the onions that you just ate, put one of these like on your tongue and it dissolves, and it's like super minty. I love these. I also have a toothbrush and then just some hair ties and bobby pins in here. This is just like my little toiletries bag. That way I can just grab it and go in the bathroom, and it's just a quick grab. Next in the bag, I've got my stethoscope case. I got this case off of Amazon. A lot of people have like the really cutesy one with the little stethoscope and the heart on it. I didn't get that. Just, I don't know. I wanted like just a basic black one, and that's what I found. I really like this, but this is what it looks like when it's open. It's got a strap on the side for you to strap your stethoscope in, but over in this side I've got my pulse ox right here, and then I keep the lanyard thing on there just because, like, even though I am in the ICU, there are some times where patients are like awake and they don't keep their pulse ox on, or they have the pulse ox on the ear that just refuses to pick up. So I keep this in my pocket, and I'll put it in there and I'll just leave the lanyard like hanging out. That way, instead of like shuffling through all my pins and stuff to find this little pulse ox, I can just grab the lanyard and pull it out of my pocket. So that's why I leave the lanyard on there. I never like put it around my neck just because I already hate having the stethoscope around my neck. So I don't. It's like claustrophobic to me. So the thing that fell out of this whenever I opened it is this little doodad. It's a like a stethoscope holder. I got it off of Etsy. I have only done one round of clinicals since I've gotten this, and I didn't use it mainly just because it was my first day there. I was getting my bearings, and it's kind of hard, like when you're first starting out, to put your stethoscope on this one-handed, and I didn't want to just like be fidgeting over here trying to put it on there while my preceptor's looking at me like, why haven't you started doing this yet? Why are you taking so long? So just to save myself some embarrassment, I didn't use this, but it clips on your belt, and I'll go ahead and put my stethoscope on there so you can see what it's supposed to look like on here. And the purpose of this is so that you can wear your stethoscope on you and you don't wear it on your, like around your neck, because then oils on your neck can make the tubing like crack over time. And this was an expensive stethoscope and I do not want that. So you just put it on like that. I don't know if it'll focus, but there you go. And it just clips onto your hip, and it goes like that. So I really like it. I'll link the shop and everything down below. I got it off of Etsy. I don't know if I mentioned that. I probably did, but. So next in my bag is this clipboard. It's a foldable clipboard, and I actually have a homework assignment still on there. I'll go ahead and take that off. But it's one of those foldable clipboards, and I didn't get the cutesy one with all the information on it, again, just because this one was not $38 or $35, however much it was, and it would come in a lot quicker. Like the other one, I would have had to wait like a month and a half. This one came in like 2 days later, so I don't know. I'm impatient. But this comes in handy. It fits in my scrub jacket pocket, and whenever you're doing like vent checks and stuff, if you don't have a place to like set your papers down, you don't have to worry about it because you got something hard to write on. I also have this book. I made like the little cover for it. It's just something that I made online and printed out, like glued it to this paper. But I got this book mainly because and I got the graph paper because I like writing on graph paper. Anyway, I keep getting distracted. I got this book because some hospitals, like their patient sheets are like really condensed, and there's not a lot of space to write down like vital signs and like vent settings and other things, just like because you do multiple vent checks throughout the day and you do multiple treatments throughout the day. So instead of having to like write really tiny or write on the back of the page, I will just write like the patient's like their room number on one page, and then the time, and then just everything like up here for like the first vent check, and like just, you know, I can use multiple pages, and it comes in handy. This is just something that I do. I know one other classmate uses like a little notebook too. It's not necessary. A lot of this isn't like necessary. It's just things that I have found that help me. So if carrying a notebook around and a clipboard and, you know, getting the stethoscope holder is just too much of a pain for you, by all means, find whatever works for you. But having this stuff really helps me. That way, especially like the notebook, I can write down a lot more and keep up with it better than I can just trying to fit everything on the patient sheet. Next, what I have are these two reference books. These Oaks books, is it Loke or Oak? I don't know. But these come in a lot of handy. It's a good quick reference. I have the respiratory care. This is just like your basic like patient assessment, like everything that you learn like in your fundamentals. And then this is like vent management. I have a Neo one too. I think I loaned it to a friend. but I have those 3 and I keep them in my bag just if I need a quick reference, or if I want to just read it while I eat lunch or I'm on break or whatever, I can read those because they're right here. And they explain things really great. It's not like a long drawn out explanation, it's just a quick reference. So next I just have some gum. I love these. They're really good. I need to get more because I'm almost out. I have my phone charger. I actually need a wall adapter in here too, so I need to remember to get one of those. I have never needed to charge my phone, mainly just because I stay busy and I'm not on my phone often at all, really, but I have it just in case. I also have like water flavors because I've started to drink a lot more water because water's good for you, and I did not used to drink enough water. So I just have like one of the little Mios and then a couple of these True Lemon ones, and I keep them in my bag, and I also keep some in my lunchbox. So if you watched my previous what's in my bag video, I had a crap ton of alcohol preps because I would use them to clean out the nebulizer cups, and I would always have extras and I would just toss them in my bag. I don't remember exactly how many I had, but there were a lot. And I transferred them to this bag, and I still have most of them. I've gotten into a better habit of putting them back instead of just forgetting that they're in my pockets and throwing them in my bag. But I still have all of these in there just in case. I never know when I'm gonna need them. But I just like to have them there because, again, the second I take them out is the moment I'll need them. So finally, the bag has, like, on the other side of the flap, it's got like a little zipper compartment, and I do keep a couple of things in here. I keep some extra, like a travel size spray deodorant, because let me tell you, summers in Louisiana are hot. And working in the ICU, especially days like yesterday where you're constantly going, coding patients left and right, yesterday was just hectic. And you just get so sweaty, and it really helps if you have deodorant in your bag, because it makes me feel so much better, because sometimes I'll walk and even through my mask I'm like, whoa, let me go put on deodorant real quick. I also have this brush. I have never needed it. I have never used it. Most of the time I have on a scrub cap anyway, but again, I just like to have it. And then the very last thing in my bag is fragrance-free lotion. You wash your hands, or at least I do, so much in the hospital. My hands get so dry. I have got to have lotion. This is one from Bath & Body Works. It's like a little travel size one. It fits perfectly in the bag, and it's fragrance free, because you never know, like, if your patient's going to have like a sensitivity, especially working around like people's airways. They're sensitive enough already, and I don't want, you know, like a really strong like fruity fragrance and then just to be like, you know, go into like an asthma exacerbation. I don't know. That's just the biggest fear of mine. It's like causing somebody to like exacerbate or code or whatever, and I do not want that to happen. So yeah, that is everything that I keep in my bag for critical care. I don't think I left anything out. I mean, this is basically it. This is everything that I had last semester. I just took it from that bag and put it into this one. These are what I take every day, and I haven't had to like add anything new or take anything away in a while. So basically this is it. So before I end the video, I do want to mention I plan on doing a giveaway. I'm giving away the bag that I used last semester for my critical care rotation, only because, and like, there's nothing wrong with the bag. It's all, you know, good. There's no rips, there's no tears. I don't think it stinks. Like, there's no stains, nothing. Like, this bag is in great shape. The only reason I want to give it away is because it's just too big. Like, as you could see, like, I didn't have that much stuff. And it's a big bag, and I just didn't need all the extra room. So I want to give it away to a random subscriber, but I do have a couple of conditions. The first condition is that you have to be subscribed to my channel. You have to follow me on Instagram, and then I want you to comment down below why you decided to be a respiratory therapist. I will pick whoever it is completely randomly, and then I will let you know probably in 2 weeks. I'll put like the date that I choose to end it in the description, and then I'll also put all the conditions in the description as well. I will choose the winner, comment on their YouTube comment, and then they can send me a DM on Instagram, and then I will wait like 3 or 4 days, and if I don't hear anything, then I will pick somebody else. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you, and turn on the notification bell so you know anytime I upload a video. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.